We humans want to stay as masters over computers, and in this era of technological mind control, we need to find a new way how to do it. Here is something important. To be more than simulations, it's possible to have dices. So you roll dices. Here each one has 20 numbers, and you put variables for them, and it simply breaks from the simulations because there are so many variables in the end. Just roll enough dices and you get there. It's also good to be with art. My form is crochet. It's a human thing, and simulations can't do it. It's in subconscious. Now, one of those things of technological mind control is that it can make humans forget. Well, you take paper and pen, and then you write important things. So, if someone makes you forget, you just read it. Many have seen a lot of evidence in videos. There are devices that can turn thoughts into words. So there are videos with a monitor, and thoughts get written there as words. There are also robotic arms, wheelchair, even drones that are thought controlled. So we have evidence from that side. We also have another type of evidence that technological mind control is there because politicians are not talking about it. So they know a lot but don't reveal it, and that itself is important evidence. And what can it do? Well, limit is basically imagination. It can overtake decision making, rig elections, and it can also send disbelief telepathy. So if you read something from internet and think that you don't believe it, well, maybe you actually would, but that disbelief telepathy alters the understanding. This technology is so many opportunities that people want to publish it. For example, many people wish that their dreams are recorded, so when they wake up and forget something, well, it's recorded and they can continue that dream. Also, Hollywood wants to make telepathic movies, so they work on all senses, and a person can feel like being inside of a movie instead of just watching it. Many opportunities. It's already there in a very advanced form, and it's in good hands. Alternative is that it goes to bad hands or incompetent hands, and before it gets there, well, we must get legislation. And this is a test. Secret services have this mind control, and they want to hide it for the reason that this way people will get a game of revealing it. Now, something interesting happened to me in social media. I was tweeting about this for about 4 years, and I lost 17 followers. In 4 years I tweeted about chess. I'm a grandmaster, good reason to follow. I'm very good in poker. This art is interesting, and I know a lot about other things as well. However, I was only losing followers, and then Neuralink published gigantic funding. Well, now followers are up by 83. It's about 1 a day. So people are blocked, like following me by this telepathy, but since they have understanding that it's real, well, that changes everything. Now, the next time Neuralink publishes something, we suppose that it's a way for humans to operate smartphone in same way by thoughts than it's done by fingers, and that changes the understanding of the whole world. We also know that governments have spent trillions of dollars on this, so that's 10,000 times more than whole funding of Neuralink. So in a sense we can say that they are 10,000 years ahead of whatever gets published next. This has been used quite much. For example, presidential election 2016 in Wisconsin, Hillary was winning by 5 points in all the polls. Then on election day, Donald Trump won, so it was rigged. And many people knew it over a year in advance. Carl Philip, man who was born as Crown Prince of Sweden, has been dating with Ingrid Maria Wetterstrand since 97, 24 years. Now, this is one thing that when it gets talked more and more, it reveals this system, so that's the game we are playing. Also, this has a lot of limits. One of them is that next generation can't be simulated because it's not born yet. And always remember, in the end, love wins machines.